Okay, bro. So this is what happens, no? Remember when I told you that there was a graph that I needed to send to you? So this table, I mean a table. So this table is a founder's equity calculator table. So every startup has got to allocate equity to each and every single founder in accordance to weighting, in accordance to the weight and effort score. So the effort score is from 0 to 5. That simply means that it scales the amount of effort that the founder puts into the project. The weighting also does the same thing. So I'll be saying the weighting under business idea, the weighting under business plan is 2, the weight under expertise is 3, the weighting under commitment is 4, the weight under investment it's 4 here. Why is it 3? It's 4. It's supposed to be 4. Okay, solved. One. Why is it 3? No, it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit! No, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna ruin everything. It's fine. It's actually 3. I rechecked it. It's actually 3. Yeah, it's perfect. Like it's 3. I thought it was gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But when I rechecked with the other tables, I see it's a 3. So the waiting for investment is 3, and then responsibility. The waiting for responsibility is a score 5. So let's look at the first founder here. So the first founder is myself, Mojave. So Mojave came up with the business idea. So we're going to say 1 multiplied by 5 because he put his efforts into coming up with the business idea. Hence, we have the um, C5 and then I9. And then we go further under business plan. Let's see the involvement of Mojave under business plan. So there's a weighting of 2. Let's see his effort in the business plan. So this guy has been very intentional about being involved in the business plan. So he gets a 5. So the 5 multiplied by the 2 is a 10. Now we look at his expertise. So after we look at this expertise, we see that okay, this guy is a tech guy. He used his cumulative skills to build a prototype, to go to market, to invite, to distribute the product or the service, to create an ecosystem. So he had some level of expertise in that industry, but I did not have healthcare expertise. Hence, I outsourced it to Abigail. So you will see here that I will say then, since Mojave has some level of expertise, I'll say that the full 3, then I'll multiply by 3. Because if I say a full 5, let me say a full 5, I don't have the expertise in healthcare. Creating the network itself, at certain areas, I was not involved. Abigail handled that. So the effort I'll give it up to a 3. Let's say a 3. Now and also building coding and whatever. There's a certain level of coding that I do not have, which I outsource to the other co-founder, who's Tsepang. Tsepang is the coder. So now let's go back. And then we come to commitment. We look at how committed this guy is. It's got a weight of 4. Then we say, okay, cool. We give him the whole 4. Then we say, okay, this guy has been committed from day 1. So it's going to be 4 multiplied by 5 to give it a 20. Then we look at investment. This guy has invested from day 1. He paid for the hosting. He paid for the trips. He paid for literally everything. He brought it from ground up to the market. So it's got a weighting of 3, and the effort score is 5. He's funded it from idea to wherever. Now he gets 15 points. Under responsibilities, you see that we give him a weight of 5, and we look at his effort, how he has handled the idea from the beginning up to the end, up to the point whereby it went to market, So he's been fully in. with his responsibilities, and we'll go right ahead and give him a full 5, and it gives him a score of 25% of 25. Now, when you come back and look, am I still there? When you come back and look now, he's got 84 points, which translate to 63%. After it translates to 63%, you're going to look at his ownership in the idea. Then we go to the cap. We have to go to the cap table. On the cap table, we have allocated 65% of the entire idea towards the founder's equity. So you're going to say 63% of 65%. That means he has 41% of the 65%. And then after calculating all the points for Tshepang, you also see that Tshepang's got 16%. That means that he owns 10% of 65%. Then for you, Bobinkosi, those are your points, which give you 22%. 22% of 65% is 14%. So all in all, this total percentage, when you add it all up, it must give you a full 65% for the founder's equities. So let's add it up. There's the 65%. You see that? Let me just highlight it for you. Okay. So this is not the final thing. I'm just showing you how I came up with the percentages for and allocations for the founders. So we're going to trick it a little bit. We're going to revise and take inventory of who's doing what and how perfectly they're doing it, and revise it as we go along. Okay. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Cool.